we're going to do a beautiful technique of how to melt chocolate. And after we melt chocolate, we're then going to learn how to temper it very simply in your home place, in your kitchen, or even where you make it for sale. You know, it's just something easy. So I've got a saucepan with water, and this is all that a double boiler is, or a bain-marie. A bain-marie is something with, you know, the water is there and you plug it in and then it's electrical. So here we are working with a stove, saucepan, water. We're gonna go nice and high. There we are. We're boiling the water, so it's nice and hot. And in the process, what we're doing is we have a nice clean bowl. We're going to put in grated chocolate so it melts really fast. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's already started the melting process, as you can see. The base of the bowl, the glass bowl, is just getting warmed up by the steam of the water. The chocolate is safe. That's exactly what a double boiler is about. We're going to put some more. This is about half a kilo of grated chocolate. Basically, the chocolate needs to be melted at up to 45 to 50 degrees centigrade. The boiling water goes up all the way to 100, and chocolate's just going to be char grilled by that. So what we need is to gently melt chocolate in a double boiler. If it's a real chocolate and a pure chocolate, we need to temper it to get the shine and the crack. When you make it and you eat it, you hear a crack. So wow, look at it. In just a short matter of time, we have this beautiful melted chocolate. Lovely. And we're ready to work with it, but we're going to need to learn how to temper it very quickly, and then you're all set. So after we've melted our lovely, yummy, creamy milk chocolate, and now we need to temper it because we are going to go straight into making lots of lovely chocolates, drinks, savory treats. So if this is half kilo, I need about 30% of half kilo, which is 150 grams of grated milk chocolate. So this is, as you see, grated, and this is warm, like we just warmed it up to about 45 to 50 degrees. So when I add grated chocolate into as warm as you can warm chocolate, which is 45 to 50 degrees, you're bringing the temperature down. So you're cooling the chocolate down in a very natural process. So what we are doing is we are slowly going to cool this chocolate down gently. So just little at a time. Now when you're working with dark chocolate, and when you're working with milk chocolate, as I am right now, and then of course you're going to be working with white chocolate. So all these chocolates you can warm to a melting temperature of about 45 to 50. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate, when you cool it down, this is the most easiest, handiest, beautiful process to temper your product. And what do I mean by tempering? Chocolate has two types of crystals, and in order for the crystals to kind of break up and merge into one shiny, beautiful mass, there is a process where you raise the temperature to melt it, you bring it down, and then you slowly raise it up again. So we are going to be cooling it down to about 27 to 30 degrees. If it's a dark milk or white, they all are different by a degree or so. And then you bring it up by moving it around and agitating it to about 30 to 32 degrees. That's when your chocolate is beautifully tempered. So what I've done, as you can see, I've added all my 150 grams of chocolate. Even when you touch it, you can see it gently coming up to a lovely temperature. It's no more hot. I mean, chocolate really doesn't get hot unless it's hot chocolate, but which again actually is usually termed as warm chocolate because it's never hot. It's just deliciously warm. And as you can see, the chocolate is blending beautifully. And this is the easiest way to temper chocolate. As you can see, it's shiny. It looks even more creamier if that's possible. So there is a lovely shortcut to melting chocolate. I mean, what if you just want a little bit of melted chocolate to quickly dip biscuits for your kids, cool it in the refrigerator? Now this is all make it your home chocolate. You actually can put in as much of chocolate that you wish to use to dip a marshmallow or make a homemade granola bar and dip it in, or basically just dip a biscuit, you know, a tea biscuit. So you just need to take as much of chocolate that you wish to melt. You grate it because it just melts easier, faster than a bar of chocolate. And you can even just pop it into your microwave oven in a nice microwave friendly bowl, of course, and then when you just set it in, pulse it. Don't just put it at a temperature and let it just be inside for 3-4 minutes. The lesser the chocolate, the lesser the time it will need to melt, because as you know, chocolate does not need to be melted more than 45 to 50 degrees centigrade. We don't want it boiling hot like a fabulous yummy curry. You really don't. So what you need to do is put it in for 15 seconds. Say if it's 200 grams, 2 bars of chocolate, and you grate it quickly, you put it into a microwave friendly bowl, you'll set it in for 15 seconds, take it out, just kind of move it around, agitate it, put it back in, put it for an additional 20 seconds, move it around, and you already know it's melting. It can go in for maybe a last time, or maybe it's done. And then it's, you know, that's just melted chocolate, not tempered. For tempering, it's a very simple process. Then you take 1/3 of the quantity that you melted, grated chocolate, 1/3, and then you just put it into your melted chocolate, move it around, and you're ready to go. You're absolutely ready to go.